Hi, I am Ravi Kumar. In this video, we will see the SR flip-flop diagram by using NAND gates, and we will see the truth table, excitation table and the characteristic table for SR flip-flop. So this is the SR flip-flop diagram by using NAND gates. It contains two inputs S and R and two outputs Q and Q bar. First we will see the truth table for this SR flip-flop. Truth table means it gives the what is the output for different combinations of input. So here I have taken the different combinations of input 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So for all these different combinations, we will see what are the outputs for this circuit. Right. Here we have mentioned here Q of t plus 1 is next output, Q of t is present output here. Now observe here. So if you give 0, 0 combination to S and R, then the next state output is nothing but the present state output only. That is, the output is not changing when you give the 0, 0 combination. So it indicates that it is acting as a memory unit. Why? Because the output is not changing when you will give the 0, 0 combination as SR inputs. So this is called memory state. Next, if you give 0, 1, the output will change to 0. If you will give 1 and 0, the output is changed to 1. If you give 1, 1, it is invalid combination. Why? Because for 1, 1, Q and Q bar both will occur 0 or both will occur 1. So it is invalid. So that's why here the SR flip-flop is useful states are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 only. It is invalid state. Now remember this one, for 0, 0 combination the output is not changing, that is it is acting as a memory. For 0, 1 combination the output is going to 0, that is it is going to reset state. So for 1, 0 combination the output is going to 1, that is in set state. So 0, 0 memory state, 0, 1 reset state, 1, 0 set state. So 1, 1 is an invalid state. So this can be overcome by using the JK flip-flop. Now coming to the characteristic table. Characteristic table gives the information about what is the output of the next state when the inputs in the present state will be given. That is, what is the output of the next state when the inputs and the present state information is given. So observe here, let us consider the inputs are 0, 0. I have taken 0, 0 is the input we are giving. Now if input is 0, 0 and present state output is 0, what is the next state output? So from this combination, if S and R are both are zeros, it is acting like a memory. So that is whatever the output present here, that will be carried forward to the next output also, that is 0. For 0, 0, if the output is 1 here, then the next state output is also 1 here. So it acts as a memory for 0, 0 case. So next, for 0, 1 inputs, the output is 0. So for 0, 1 and present state output is 0, the next state output is also 0 here. And for 0, 1 combination inputs, if the present output is 1, the output is changed to 0. Why? Because for 0, 1 combination SR flip-flop gives the 0. It does not depend upon the present output here, 0, 1. Whatever the thing, the output is 0 or 1, the output is changed to 0, 0 when the inputs are 0, 1. Next, for 1, 0 combination, the output is 1. So for 1, 0, if the present output is 0, it is changed to 1 here. For 1, 0, if the present output is 1, the output is 1 here. Why? Because for 1, 0, the output for the next state is 1 only. So next, for 1, 1 combination, whatever the thing, that is the present output, but the outputs are not able to predict, and it is an invalid outputs we will get here. So this is the characteristic table. Now we see the excitation table. Excitation table means it gives the information such that, so if I want to go to this state from this state, so what are the inputs I have to apply to the flip-flop? So that is, so Qn and Qn plus 1, here Qn is the present output and Qn plus 1 is the next output. Suppose I want to change from 0 to 0, what is the input I have to apply here? Suppose I want to change from 0 to 1, what is the input I have to apply here? So 1 to 0 I have to change, what are the inputs I have to apply here? So that information can be obtained by using the excitation table. See, observe here, so 0 is the present output. You have to change from 0 to 0 next output. So that is, you can apply either 0, 0 or 0, 1. Similarly, to change from 0 state to 1 state, we have to apply here S1 or 0. Why? Because 1, 0, S1 and R0, then only the output is 1 here. So that is, whatever the output, previous output, that output is changed to 1 only when input S is 1 and R is equal to 0 here. And Qn is 1 and Qn plus 1 is 0. So that is when the output is changed from 1 to 0, only when the input S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1 here. Now for 1, 1 state, that is present state is 1 and the next state will change it to 1. It will occur only when S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0, or S is equal to 0, R is equal to 0. Why? Because if S is equal to 0, R is equal to 0, the output, the next state output is nothing but the previous state output only. So that's why 0, 0 combination, you will get this one, or if S is equal to 1, then the next state output is 1 here. So from this combination here. So that's why 1 will change to 1 when S is equal to 0, R is equal to 0, or S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0. So thank you very much.